Welcome to my cash community. I must tell you, trend line is something that every trader ought to know. And are you looking for so many ways to thesis or digest trend line? Okay, this video will actually help you on several ways you can look at trend line. This is actually a class we had sometime last week, so I decided to edit it for us to watch so that you can also learn. Go ahead and type in the comment section, ask your questions. If you want to join our community, you will definitely write on the comment section or check in the description box. You will see the group link or our community link for you to join us. Okay, make sure you click and subscribe to this channel so that when next we make videos, you'll be able to benefit from what we share here. Thank you. See you in the video.
Okay, I welcome you all to today's class. Trend line is a topic that every trader must get himself very familiar with. And the way trend line is structured, if you look at them on daily basis, you'll be getting clearer to you that there are other things you might not also be considering while trading. Trend line can be drawn in so many ways. There are so many ways to look at trend line, and as you play around the chart, it keeps getting clearer by the day. Okay, it keeps getting clearer by the day. I will share my screen. I kindly confirm that you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Okay, so when it is time for question, I will make it open for everyone to ask questions. So trend line, you ask yourself, what's a trend line? Now, the number one thing you must factor in as a trader is to understand how the market moves. Market movement is very necessary. Just like a car, we all know that a car either will move front, backward, or it will be stationed. So that is to say that every vehicle moves in three directions. Okay? Front, backward, and stationary. So when you put your drive, the car will move forward. When you put your reverse, the car will go back. When you put your park, the car will be stationed at a place. So for forex trading, for the market is either going up, down, or it is ranging. Okay? When we say market is going up, it actually means that market is buying. When market is going up, it means it is buying. When market is going down, it actually means that market is selling. Okay? If market is not buying or selling, market will be ranging. This is what we call a ranging market. So for trend, we say either market is trending up or market is trending down. But if it's not trending, then market is ranging. It is necessary you understand this. When market is ranging like this, most strategies will fail except it is a front and back strategy or a strategy that dwells or do well on ranging the market. Okay, but oftentimes people prefer a trending market. It's easier for take profits to be hit. If the market is trending up or it is trending down, very necessary. So as a trader, there will be need for you to look at the market and analyze and say this market, oh, from what I can see, this market is going up or this market is going down. So if you factor that in, it will make it easier for you to do your analysis. Who is a trader? A trader is someone who looks at the chart, analyze the charts, and predict where market is going. Okay? You will look at the charts and say this market, you are either buying or you are selling. And one of the things you factor in is, they say when the market is trending, it is always better. It is better that you join the trend. There's the general saying that says that the trend is your friend. So in a trending market that is buying, in a bullish trending market, it is expected that you look for opportunities to buy. So that's why they say it's good you know your trend, so you follow trend. Just like the river or water, you swimming against the tide or against the wave, you know you will definitely struggle. But if you are swimming in the direction of the tide or the wave, definitely it will know that it will be very easy for you to be floating. Okay, so here the aim of this class is to actually explain the factors or easy ways you can draw your trend line. Okay, now we'll be looking at a bullish trend, or we call it uptrend, or we have downtrend. So let's look at the bullish trend first. A bullish trend is when market is going up. So what are the factors? What are the things you consider before you can say this market, oh, it's looking like it is a bullish market? Now, see the way market moves. So if market moves this way, so there will be need for you to look at. If you look at it with your naked eyes, you can see that it looks like the market is going up. Okay, but there are factors, there are things you must consider. Those things you must consider, you must look at. If you are, at least if you are in our support and resistance class, you would also agree with me that we learned a reversal point. So all these points here are reversal points. In case you are not in class, you can check anywhere in our, either in our YouTube, the videos in our YouTube page to watch on support and resistance. So these points that market changes direction, they are called reversal points. Okay, now my aim and objective is to actually explain this trend line in a way that even a layman will find it very easy to understand. Okay, making it very easy for a layman to understand, you must look at this. You must look at that for every bullish trend, you consider that you have a lower low and a lower high. I will explain this lower low and lower high. For every bullish trend, you will have a lower low and a lower high. Now, let's say market moves like this. Okay. Now, the reversal point that is at the lowest, let's look at this reversal point. Let's say this is the level 1, level 2, level 3. If you look at this level 1 is the lowest point of this reversal point. So we call it the lower low. Okay. Next to it is called the lower high. The next one is another lower high. Okay. Now, this makes it easier. If you can identify your lower low and your lower high, okay, you can, what you would do is that you go and get, there's what we call a trend line. I will show you how to get a trend line. It's just for you to connect this point, connect point 1 to point 2 to point 3. So it's easier when you identify your lower low and your lower high on when market is trending. If you can identify them, it's easier for you to plot your trend line, because the line actually helps to give you a guide for you to know that this market is actually going up. So all your analysis will be towards the bullish direction, except you want to trade the reversal pattern. So over here we have this point low here, another one here, another one here. If we look at the level, we have level 1, we have level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so with this we have this level 1 is actually the lowest low of this reversal point, so we call it lower low. After the lower low, the next you find is lower high, then others are lower high, others are lower high. Now, after identify this lower low and lower high, you can go and get your trend line, then connect them together. So you must make sure that this line, this trend line you are drawing, must touch at least minimum of 2 reversal points. 1, 2. If it touches 3, fine. It touches this one, fine. Okay? So just make sure with this, you are putting a guide so that if this market drops here, it's likely going to bounce here and go up. That's the work of a trend line when you draw it. It gives you a guide on where price will likely touch before going up. You can actually get your trend line by clicking the middle of your screen. You click the middle of the screen, you see where you have the circle, triangle, and a square. Okay, just click it. Then click the plus sign. Then you will see a trend line. This is where you pick it. This is where you have your object. So just pick your trend line. Then anywhere you touch on the screen, it will follow you. Let me remove all these horizontal lines. Anywhere you touch on the screen, it will follow you. Just touch, drag it. It will follow you. Okay? That's for a bullish direction. So let's try to identify a bullish trend on the market. So I just want us to use, let's use from here to here. Let's use from here to here. So let me zoom out a little. So if you look at this market, you will agree with me that we have a low here, another one here, another reversal point here, another reversal point, another reversal point here. So if we look at this reversal point, this is actually the lower low. The next one is the lower high. This one's lower high, lower high. They are all lower high. So let's get a trend line and connect them.